When we write an essay, we do not report. We make an argument. The point of an essay is to interpret experiences and events with an argument rooted in a point of view or credentials. Essays, whether commentary and so-called op-ed essays or literary essays, originate in a writer making an argument. To write an essay is to really act as a lawyer, to create an argument that you can prove before a jury of readers. We create a thesis statement that acts like an opening argument. We're making an argument we have to prove. We write the supporting paragraphs like the evidence. Without the thesis, the essay means nothing. Everything flows from the thesis and reinforces the thesis. The conclusion acts as the closing argument. In an essay, we attempt to prove the right analysis of what happened. Let's break down two common essays we can write. First, commentary essays, which exist to dive deeper into reporting and the facts. It's one thing to read something in the news or hear someone share an anecdote about what they saw. It's another thing to use your experience and credentials to make an argument on how to interpret a real experience outside of the fog of the present. A medical professional may write a commentary essay to clarify reporting of a disease and how medical professionals assess diseases and impact. These essays play an important role in discourse by allowing those with experience and credentials to add analysis for those readers without experience and credentials in these matters. Let's look at the essay, How Animals See Themselves, a New York Times op-ed essay by writer Ed Yong. So Ed Yong is writing commentary about nature documentaries we often see about animals. What Yong is arguing and assessing is that our discourse of nature imposes human narratives onto animals, narratives that don't really fit. Yong argues that we shouldn't just impose our narratives onto animals, that animals have their own way of experiencing the world through their senses. Instead, Yong argues that if we want to relate to animals, we should try to imagine how we're seeing the world through them. The other essay I want to speak about likely speaks to those of us in the creative life, literary essays. What makes an essay literary is vague, but I'll argue a literary essay makes an argument about something that's less tangible and real. A literary essayist may begin by asking, how do I make someone see something like I do? Literary essays may provide an argument, but it feels softer than the argument in an op-ed essay. Rather than convince the reader with rhetoric or hard credentialed evidence, a writer may convince the reader by inviting them into an experience. The supporting paragraphs may read like, see it my way, or the paragraphs tell a story based on fact or experience. Let's also look at Emily Fox Gordon's At 65. Gordon's essay expresses the minutiae of entering her 60s. She offers a personal view of the unexpected joys and the unexpected pain. Gordon's essay seems more of a chronicle of aging, but it provides an argument that age and how we feel as we age is unexpected and unknown until we're there. This essay invites us into this argument by expressing what she expected at her age, then contrasting this with the often surprising reality. For this type of essay, try this exercise. Write an argument on viewing your age, young, older, positively, using supporting evidence rooted in your personal experience. For someone who's maybe in their 60s, why is 60s a really good age to be in? Imagine the reader you're writing this to. So if you're in your 30s, imagine writing into it someone there in teens. Why, when you get to be in your 30s, it's more fun. It's easy to dismiss essays, especially after writing so many in our school days. But essays remain a vital way for us to communicate experience and expertise. It forms the bedrock. in how we communicate our ideas and analysis for the world we live in.